But every time when we speak of such kind of encounters as well that have been taking place, what we are getting to know that there is news of another one, an anti-terror encounter that we are told is taking place in Udhampur, in Basangarh, Udhampur, where we are getting no details that are still coming in. This is just the information. Yavar, if you have more details, if you can add, what is that we are getting to know of this anti-terror operation?
Well, Amita, this is a Basangarh where this operation has been rattled. We have been given the understanding that an encounter has broke out there. The security forces earlier launched a coordinated search operation there, and basically they had a credible input that there's a movement of certain militants in the area following which a search operation takes place. And when they were approaching towards the suspect spot, the hiding militants fired upon them, triggering an encounter. This is a joint operation by the SOG of JNK Police, Army and the paramilitary. The entry and exit points have been completely taken over by the security forces. Remember that Basangarh has witnessed over a number of anti-terror operations in the past as well, and this is a place where most of the militant movements were tracked by the security agencies, and this is in Udhampur, and this operation came in a light when yesterday one more operation broke out in the Pahalgam, though there is no fresh exchange of gunfire that takes place there. Through the night there was a search operation taking place there. As I'm speaking to you, gunfire is underway in the Basangarh. Sources say that more reinforcement have been pressed into service from the paramilitary as well as the JNK police and the army to track down the militants whose intel was already with the security agencies there. Back to you.
All right. As far as when it comes to anti-terror operations, Pradeep, in other locations as well that have been reported with even when it comes to ceasefire violations of late that have also been reported at the borders.
See, Pakistan's strategy of bleeding India thousand cut continues. We saw that what really happened on Wednesday. It was how the tourism bloom was converted into nationwide gloom when they started targeting innocent unarmed tourists there in Pahalgam area. Just hours later, there was another infiltration attempt from the Uri sector where two terrorists were trying to sneak in large quantities of arms and ammunition they were carrying, but that infiltration bid was foiled. After that, there was another operation in Kulgam area where the two terrorists were hiding, but somehow they managed to flee from that area, but operation is still continuing. But now the fresh encounter going on in Basangarh area, that clearly indicates that India has intensified its operation, because Amit Shah was in Kashmir Valley. He has sent a message loud and clear to the commanders on the ground that you have to do whatever you can, because you have got a free hand to deal with the terrorists, and somehow you have to pin them down. There should be zero terror policy that actually the government of India wants to implement, so that the people do not face any kind of a problem. They want peace and prosperity to be remain there. See, the two policies that Amit Shah has outlined during his Srinagar visit. One, there should be zero tolerance toward terror. That means anybody involved in terror-related activity should not be spared. They want to dismantle ecosystem of terror, and for that, even if they have to get rid of overgrown workers, they will do so. And the second is the zero terror policy.
As far as the security forces are concerned, this encounter that has now been reported in Basangarh and Udhampur, we are getting the details initially of this anti-terror operation that is underway. We'll get our viewers as well when we get more details on this. Yavar and Pradeep, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in.